Welcome to the Weekday Report for Friday, August 2nd. I'm Tracy Pelishek. Here's a brief look at the news. Kenosha Unified Administration and the Kenosha Education Association have begun negotiations over base wage pay. Under Act 10, the state's relatively new law on collective bargaining, that's the only matter that's subject to negotiations for most public workers. District spokeswoman Tanya Reuter said negotiations began July 23rd and were to continue Thursday, but that meeting was canceled due to a scheduling conflict. KEA Executive Director Joe Kiriaki was not reachable for comment. Animal shelter workers are outraged after law enforcement officials removed and killed a fawn that was being held at a no-kill shelter in Bristol last month. A DNR representative said the killing was in accordance with department policies and state law. Cindy Schultz, president of the St. Francis SPCA, accused the DNR of sending in an army to kill the baby deer that the shelter staffers had named Giggles. The DNR's Jenny Niemeyer said the killing could have been avoided if the fawn had been allowed to remain in the wild. A Kenosha man is headed to prison for robbing a TCF bank. 27-year-old Michael Smith handed a teller at the bank a note that said he had a big gun and demanding money. Kenosha County Circuit Judge S. Michael Wilk said this was the kind of crime that shakes the community and sentenced Smith to 10 years in prison Thursday. That time will start next year after he finishes serving his current prison term. About 1,000 people will walk in the name of fighting cancer in the annual Relay for Life event tonight at UW-Parkside. Participants had already raised more than $148,000 in donations as of Thursday. Fundraising will continue at the all-night event, with totals to be announced at closing ceremonies Saturday morning.
Everybody stop staring at me. I got my glasses in my shirt, and I ain't afraid to show. I'm a penguin and I know it.
The ELCA Urban Outreach Center's annual summer camp for grade school children wound to a close Thursday with a good old-fashioned talent show. Singing, dancing, accordion playing, and sword fighting were among the wide-ranging acts. It was the third year the center has hosted the show. Today's Fix It feature tackles burned-out lights on the popular Kenosha Harbor Promenade and Harbor Park. Here's Bill Guida with the report.
An email from 16th District Alderman David Bogdala alerted Fix-It to numerous burnt-out street lamps, including several missing fixtures, which Fix-It confirmed on a dark and stormy night early this week. Within a stretch north of 54th Street from 6th Avenue to a bit east of 1st Avenue alone, Fix-It counted 15 burnt-out bulbs and 3 missing fixtures elsewhere. Park Superintendent Jeff Warnock assured Fix-It city electricians will check out the street lamps for needed fixes and install new bulbs by sometime today. This is Bill Guida reporting for Fix-It and your Kenosha News.
What's trending today? A little yellow journalism. The annual National Mustard Day celebration is this weekend at the National Mustard Museum in Middleton, Wisconsin. This begs the age-old question raised often by devoted Chicago-style hot dog fans: is it appropriate to put ketchup on a hot dog? Share your thoughts on our Facebook page. Up next is Jeremy Reeves with this week's Man Cave feature.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Reeves, and this week's Man Cave segment features Kenosha resident Bill Kinville. Kinville moved into his Westside Kenosha home in 2005 and started creating a man cave in the barren basement a year later. Kinville grew up in upstate New York and is a big New York Yankees fan. One of the prominent memorabilia pieces in his man cave is a framed collage of the late Thurman Munson, the Yankees catcher and captain who was his boyhood idol. Kinville is also a big Green Bay Packers fan. He has framed collages of Donald Driver and Brett Favre, a montage of Aaron Rodgers, and a signed picture by Clay Matthews, along with various autographed footballs and cards. Kinville's basement is the 4th man cave he's built, and it includes popular man cave items such as a refrigerator, recliners, pool table, foosball table, 3 televisions, and a bathroom with heated floors and a urinal. If you or someone you know would like to be considered for a future Man Cave feature, call 656-6290 or email me at jreeves@kenoshanews.com. I'm Jeremy Reeves, and I'll be looking for your Man Cave.
Thanks, Jeremy. Now here's a look at what we're working on today. Dr. Angelina Montemurro, a Kenosha physician who has lost her privileges at United Hospital System, is back in court today in her lawsuit against the hospital. And John Kordovich has this week's Sunday Choice Package, a look at red light runners. Pick up a copy of the Kenosha News and check kenoshanews.com for all the details on these stories and more. I'm Tracy Pelishek with the Weekday Report.